Evening. Evening. How you all doing? You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Let's get on my wee light. Hold on. So, it's been a while. Missed last weekend. Almost didn't know how to do it. But I think we're here. Let me know you can hear me. I know you can see me, so just give me the thumbs up that you can hear me on YouTube, Facebook Live, and on the old website. We've got a special. I'm good, Jimmy, thank you. Hey, Vanessa. We've got a quizzy quiz meets party quiz fusion. So, between now and 10 BST, the Alban Saints. Hey Paddy, thanks for the thumbs up. Do you know there was some technical stuff here? I forgot how to do it just by missing a week. But there you go. So, where was I? Between now and 10, we've got quizzy quiz, and then we'll have a commercial break without a commercial, and then from around 10:15 hey William, from around 10:15 we'll play some tunes. We'll have a theme, and we'll also have our ever popular fastest finger. Hey Aston Villa. Hey Martin from Drummagarner. So yeah, part 2 party quiz is purely available. Dave D is purely available on the website. Maybe YouTube. And the Thunderbroads, Martina, the other half are on their way. Great to have the Thunderbroads. Before we get into the business, as you know, I published a very sad notice earlier this week that one of our quiz teams, Lockdown Haircuts, lost their leader. So before we start this evening, I just want to pay tribute to Joanne Smith, nee Doherty, who sadly passed away. The Lockdown Haircuts were regular quizzers on the Kitchens quiz, and so I just want to pay tribute for a few seconds to Joanne, and for all your family. We're praying for you and thinking about you. So thank you. So it puts everything into perspective. So yeah, not too tricky tonight, Dave. Not too tricky. Glenravel Gurriers on tour in Killarney. Wow. Jerry from Newbridge. Isabel, hey Billy and Connor in the cave. Kevin, you're all very welcome. And thanks for bearing with me, and all our love to Joanne's family. Okay, part 1, quizzy quiz between now and 10. We've got 3 famous Graces, 3 famous Italians, Dave D, Andrea, 3 famous airplanes, 3 famous mountains, a full course of connections, full course. Then we'll do a picture round. We've got famous couples or pairs. Interesting. Hey Parker House. And then we'll finish with 3 famous blues, 3 famous idioms, 3 famous birds, and cheers. For now, Aqua, 3 famous drinks. Nicholas tuning in from Donegal. Wow. Flip. Killarney, Donegal, Birmingham, Newbridge. Thanks, Jerry. People tuning in from everywhere. Shall we get going? 48 points available in part one. Rules, if you're newcomers, no answers on the feed. Other than that, and Googling, we're good. We're good. And post your names and your scores at the end of each round. Okay, let's get going. And, of course, St. Albans, a truly international affair. 3 famous graces. Are you ready? Famous grace number 1. Grace number 1. High noon. High society. Dial-M for murder. Rear window. Is your famous grace number 1. High noon, high society, Dial-M for murder, and rear window. Is your famous grace 1. That's your famous grace 1. Famous grace 2. William Gilbert Grace. William Gilbert Grace played what sport for 44 seasons? Sport. William Gilbert Grace. Sport, please. 44 record-breaking seasons. William Gilbert Grace. Sport, please. Bonjour, Deirdre. Famous grace 3. English lighthouse keeper's daughter. English lighthouse keeper's daughter. Participation in the rescue of survivors from the shipwrecked Forfarshire in 1838 brought her fame. Is your famous grace number 3. English lighthouse keeper's daughter. Rescuing survivors from the Forfarshire. For sure. 1838. Famous grace number 3. 4, 5, and 6. 3 famous Italians. Dave D. Andrea. Famous Italian number 1. Italian fashion designer, born July 11, 1934. He is the richest openly LGBT person in the world. Yeah. He's your famous Italian number 1. Fashion designer, born July 11. Happy birthday, famous Italian number 1 tomorrow. 1934. He is the richest openly LGBT person in the world. Is your famous Italian number 1. You like the shirt, William? Thank you. Yeah. Freshly pressed. Famous Italian number 2. Father of modern physics and science. He played a central role in the transition from natural philosophy to modern science by applying mathematics to motion. Is your famous Italian number 2. The father of modern physics and science. The transition from natural philosophy to modern science by applying maths to motion. Who would your famous Italian number 2 be? Number 2B. Famous Italian number 3. Italy's joint FIFA World Cup scorer in World Cup finals I'm talking about. There's 3 of them, but we're looking for one of them. Italy's joint FIFA World Cup top scorer in World Cup finals. Further clue. Winner of the Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year in 1993 is your famous Italian, number 3. Ballon d'Or winner 1993. And along with 2 others, he's Italy's top joint goal scorer at FIFA World Cup finals. Famous Italian. 3. Phoebe, good to have you. We'll do a recap, Phoebe, at the end of round 1. Enjoy your celebration, Phoebe. Party hard. So there's your 3 famous Italians. 7, 8 and 9. 3 famous airplanes. 3 famous planes. Famous airplane number 1. Boeing 747. Do you know, a Boeing 747 has moved more than 3.5 billion people. That's half the world's population. Boeing 747 would be commonly called or nicknamed what? Boeing 747 is your famous airplane number 1. Kira and Christina, we're all in this together. Paul, good evening. Vanessa, good evening. McKenzies in Kells, staying up late again. Wow. Good to have you all here. Good to have you back. Famous airplane number 2. Charles Lindbergh. Charles Lindbergh, whose landmark 33-hour and 30-minute non-stop flight from New York to Paris. But we're looking for the name of the airplane. Charles Lindbergh. 33 hours, 30 minutes, New York to Paris. Aircraft, airplane, famous 2. And your famous airplane, number 3. Super Fortress, another Boeing, B-29 bomber, was the first aircraft to drop an atomic bomb in warfare. Name the Super Fortress Boeing B-29 bomber, the first aircraft to drop an atomic bomb in warfare. Famous airplane, number 3. Doing good. We're 3/4 way through round 1 of 4 in our Quizzy Quiz Fusion with Party Quiz, Saturday, July 10. 3 famous mountains. Famous mountain number 1. Famous mountain number 1 is a dormant volcano in Tanzania, the highest mountain in Africa. And did you know it's the highest single freestanding mountain in the world? Name this dormant volcano in Tanzania, the highest mountain in Africa. A couple of tricky mountains coming up. See if you can climb these ones. Famous mountain number 2. The resting place of Noah's Ark, consisting of 2 major volcanic cones in Turkey and the Armenian highland. The resting place of Noah's Ark, Turkey, Armenian highland. Famous mountain, number 2. I've frozen down the... Are we thawing out? Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. Famous mountain. Number 3. This is the highest mountain in Canada and the largest non-volcanic mountain in base area in the world. Canada's highest mountain, the largest non-volcanic mountain in base area in the world. Thank you, Alex. Station road a bit dodgy? Kel's good. Is your 3rd famous mountain. Okay, guys. Let's... Thanks, Vanessa. So let's recap on round 1. I'll maybe close down a couple of applications which may be interfering. But anyway, hopefully, Christina, you're good. Let's recap on round 1, especially for Phoebe, who was late. So your 3 famous graces. So we had your 3 famous graces, your 3 famous Italians, your 3 famous airplanes, and your 3 famous mountains. 12 potential points available in round 1. Take your time, Phoebe. Okay, so 12 potential points available for your graces, your Italians, your airplanes, and your mountains. Okie dokes, and when you figure out how well you've done, you can post your team names and your scores on the old feed. Okay, so good luck. So your 3 famous graces, Rear Window, High Society, High Noon, Grace Kelly. WG Grace was, of course, cricket. Did you get Grace Darling, the lighthouse keeper's daughter? Giorgio Armani is your famous Italian fashion designer. Galileo is your modern physics and science Italian. Roberto Baggio is your joint top scorer, along with Christian Vieri and Paolo Rossi. So Roberto Baggio and Jumbo is your Boeing 747. Spirit of St. Louis is Charles Lindbergh, and the Enola Gay is your atomic bomb, and your mountains, Kilimanjaro, Mount Ararat, well done if you got that, and especially well done if you got Logan. So out of 12, post your scores on the feed. So Mac Jacks on 10, Deirdre Mac on 10, Finn's Fools scoring 11, Aston Villains, well done, on 9, Andrea Barkin Mad maxing out between Antrim and Leicester on 12, Team Dev on 10. McKenzie off to a slow start. Yeah, but you'll pick up the pace. So keep scoring. We really don't want to know the Alban Saints. Maurice on 10. Martin maxing out in Drummagarner on 12. Kira and Christina 6, but they always get stronger in the second half. Cahiz in the Doll, welcome, on 9. Paddy on 11. Vanessa on 10. Let's Get Quizzical on 10. Parker House on 9. Clondravel Gurriers on 7. Paul, welcome, on 9. Good scoring, guys. It is a tricky quizzy quiz this evening. Tricky, Andrea, I said. Okie dokie. Now we move into round 2. Round 2 is a full course of connections. So, you know the drill. 3 bits of random information. You join the dot, the common denominators, and you figure out what connects. Frogs and Ada. Well done, Ada on 10. You're part of the youth policy down in the cave. Martina Thunderbroads, welcome back on 12. Yes, tricky, Andrea. Yep. Maxing out the Auburn Saints. Ada had a 2 in it. Oh, well done. Okay, what connects? What connects? What connects the criminal court with an Irish cream liqueur with Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life? So Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, you know, that Christmas movie, with an Irish cream liqueur with the Central Criminal Court. Split chickpeas on 9 is your what connects. Number 1. 11 for Jerry and the Donnelly clan. What connects? Number 2. What connects Friends with the Ramones with a marsupial is your what connects. Number 2. A marsupial, the Ramones with Friends is your what connects. Number 2. Claire McCune's favourite movie. There you go. Always thinking of others at the kitchen. See, we knew that. What connects? Number 3. Tricky connection. What connects? The female national personification of the United States. That was a mouthful. The female national personification of the US with an American commercial broadcast network with a space shuttle orbiter. What connects your space shuttle orbiter with an American commercial broadcast network with the female national personification of the United States? What connects? Number 3. What connects? What connects? Number 4. What connects a Formula One movie with a Canadian rock band with a tactic used in American football or gridiron? NFL, a tactic used in American football, your Canadian prog rock band with a Formula One movie? What connects? Number 4. Five. What connects? What connects an American sports equipment manufacturer? Sports equipment manufacturer with a major figure in the development of soul music with Castaway, you know, the one starring Tom Hanks. So what connects Tom Hanks' Castaway movie with a major figure in the development of soul music with an American sports equipment manufacturer is your what connects? 5. Connection 6. What connects? What connects a kitchen stove, you heard me right, with Bruce Hornsby with shooting practice? So what connects shooting practice with Bruce Hornsby and a kitchen stove? Is your what connects 6. What connects number 7? What connects a large ocean inlet with, quite simply, healthy, with an audible mechanical wave? An audible mechanical wave with healthy, with a large ocean inlet. What connects? Number 7. What connects? Number 8. What connects a noble Jew who was exiled at Babylon with a 1973 Elton John song with the Harry Potter series? So what connects Harry Potter, the 1973 Elton John song, with a noble Jew exiled at Babylon? What connects? Number 8. Connection 9. It connects a tribunal with a defined playing area with a Grand Slam tennis record holder. Grand Slam tennis record holder, a defined playing area with a tribunal. What connects? Number 9. Connection 10. 3 to go. What connects a supernatural being with a London tube station with Buffy the Vampire Slayer? So what connects Buffy with a London tube station with your supernatural being? Would be connection 10. Your penultimate connection. What connects a crime boss with a fellow or tutor of a college with the Eagles? So what connects the Eagles with a fellow or a tutor of a college with a crime boss? What connects? Number 11. And your final connection. What connects? What connects a Hollywood glamour screen legend of the classical Hollywood cinema with an American media entrepreneur with your English romantic painter? So an English romantic painter, even an American media entrepreneur, and your Hollywood glamour screen legend of the classical Hollywood cinema era. Let's recap on your connections. There were 12 of them, 12 points available. So your It's a Wonderful Life, Irish Cream Liqueur, Central Criminal Court, Friends, The Ramones, A Marsupial, Female Personification of the US, American Commercial Broadcast Network, and your Space Shuttle Orbiter. Formula One movie, Canadian rock band, A Tactic in American football, American sports equipment manufacturer, a major figure in the development of soul music, Castaway, starring Tom Hanks, A Kitchen Stove, Bruce Hornsby, and Shooting Practice. A Large Ocean Inlet, Healthy, An Audible Mechanical Wave. Your Nobel Jew, Exiled at Babylon, your 73 Elton John song, and the Harry Potter series, A Tribunal, a defined playing area, your Grand Slam tennis record holder, 10, a supernatural being, a London station, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 11, a crime boss, a fellow or tutor of a college with the Eagles, and lastly, your classical Hollywood cinema glamour screen legend with an American media entrepreneur and an English romantic painter. 12 connections, 12 potential points. I'll leave those up for a couple of seconds. Okie dokie. So, how did you get on? Well, let's find out, shall we? Your 12 connections. Good luck. So, of course, we had Bailey, as in the Old Bailey, as in Irish cream liqueur, as in George Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life. Joey, as in Tribbiani, as in the Ramones, as in your infant marsupial. Columbia, as CBS, as in Space Shuttle, as in the female national personification of the United States, Columbia. Formula One movie, Rush, Canadian rock band, Rush, A Tactic in American football, Rush. Wilson, as in Castaway, as in sports equipment, as in Wilson Pickett. A Kitchen Stove, Bruce Hornsby, and The Range, Shooting Range. Large Ocean Inlet, Sound, Healthy Sound, Audible Mechanical Wave is of course a sound. Daniel, as an Elton John song, as in the Bible. Babylon, as in Radcliffe. Harry Potter. Tribunal. Court, Playing Court. Margaret Court. Angel, as in supernatural being. Tube Station, and Buffy. Crime boss, Don Henley, as in the Eagles, and Don, as in fellow or tutor of a college. And Turner, as in Ted, Lana, and painter. So out of 24, Billy and the Max on 20, Maurice 11. I think Have I frozen again? Have I frozen? Okay. Let's hope we're... Are we good? Can you hear me? Are we all good? I hope. Hopefully we're good. I'll just... Okay, I'm still here. Let me know. I'm back in the room. Thanks, guys. We're good. Okay. See? Kevin. Okay. Thanks, Kevin, on Facebook. Okay, back in the room. All it takes is a little bit of patience. Famous couples or pairs. There's 12 of them. Good luck. So we're looking for the couples or the pairs. Okay, some are pretty straightforward. Couple are tricky, Andrea. Famous pair, couple, number 1. Good luck. Pair number 1. Famous pair or couple, number 2. Famous couple, number 3. Couple, pair, number 4. Who's this? Number 5. Couple. Who's this? Couple number 6 of 12. Full names. Who are these guys? Seven. Famous couple, number 7. Part 1, that is. Couple, famous, pair, number 8. Who are these guys? Number 9. Who's this couple? Couple number 10. Who's this? Penultimate couple number 11. Who are these guys? Maybe not quite a million points, but famous couple number 12. Where's this? Have you won? All famous couples. Five. Six. Famous couple number 8. 9. Ten. Couple number 11. And final couple number 12. points. So how did you get on? Well, good luck. Here's your answers to your couples, your pairs. So, of course, we had Kirk and Spock, Thelma and Louise, Torval and Dean. Did you get Abbott and Costello? Did you remember Time Capsule, Dempsey and Makepeace? Did you get Mario and his slightly younger and taller brother Luigi? R2-D2 and C3PO. Like Coyote, Beep Beep, and the Roadrunner, Marie and Pierre Curie. Well done if you got that. Mork and Mindy, Sonny and Cher, and well done if you got the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul. 12 potential points. 36 is your running aggregate total. So, post your team names and your scores on the feed when you get sorted. So, Billy and Mac, no Jacks on 31, Aston Villains on 31. Well done, Andrea. Let's get quizzical on 31. Well done, Gemma. Douglas Clan, Heather on 32, Deirdre Mack on 30, Paddy in the coal pits and Breach on 35, Cahiz in the Doll on 30. Good scoring, guys. 35. Oops, you did it again. Maurice, 12 in that round, I suspect. Split Chickpeas, well done on 30. Martin and Drummagarner on 33. The Donnellys on 35. Alex, superb, 11, takes you to 27 with the McKenzies, Finn's Fools on 35, superb. Paul on 27, Barkin' Mad 34, Parker House 29, Kira and Christina on the Rails on 21, Shamrock Solitude 28. McKenzies, question 12. Question 12, the Twin Cities. Team Dev on 33, Glenravel Careers on 35. Houston, no problem, 32. Thunderbroads on 31. Maurice and team are on 33. Great scoring, guys. We go into our frogs and Ada's back in the cave. She's woken up on 32. Okay, we go into our final round in part 1. Quizzy quiz. 3 famous blues. 12 points available in this round. We're all still smiling, say the Albans. Famous blues. Famous blue number 1. Including blue, who in the 17th century discovered that prisms could disassemble and reassemble white light in his book Optics. So including the colour blue, who in the 17th century discovered that prisms, you know, Dark Side of the Moon album, thought I'd throw that in, Paddy, could disassemble and reassemble white light in his book Optics? Tricky, quizzy. Number 1, Optics. Famous blue 2. Famous blue 2. Whose Starry Night Over the Rhone in 1888 used blue to create a mood or atmosphere? Starry Night Over the Rhone. Think about it. Famous blue 2. Famous blue 3. Who, the supreme god of Hinduism, is often portrayed as being blue? The supreme god of Hinduism is often portrayed as being blue. Is your famous blue 3? Okay, 4, 5, and 6 are 3 idioms, sayings, famous sayings. So you get the description, and I give you initials of famous idiom or saying. You got it? You get the description and you get the initials. So we're looking for the idiom or saying. Number 1. It is described as a situation that is unpleasant but be accepted. So a situation or information accepted. The alpha, O, B, P, Peter, T, Tommy, S, sugar, A, P, A, B, P, T, S. Alpha, Bravo, Papa, Tango, sugar. A, P, A, B, P, T, S. A situation or information that is unpleasant, but it must be accepted, is your famous idiom with initials A, B, P, T, and F. A situation I sure will all been saying. Sound is breaking up, guys. We'll just give it a moment to settle down. Idiom number 1, a situation or information that is unpleasant but must be accepted. A, B, P, T, and S. Hopefully we're good. We're good. Idiom number 2. Idiom or saying number 2 is a controversial issue or a situation that is awkward or unpleasant to deal with. And the initials of said idiom are A, H, P. Alpha, Hotel, P. A controversial issue or situation that is awkward or unpleasant to deal with. A, Alpha, H, Hotel, P, Paul. Excuse me, sorry about me breaking up, cracking up. Idiom or saying number 3. Idiom or saying number 3 is a small but fatal weakness in spite of overall strength. So a small but fatal weakness in spite of overall strength. Quite simply, AH, Alpha Hotel, is your small but fatal weakness in spite of overall strength. Famous idiom number 3. Seven, 8, and 9. 3 famous birds. Excuse me. Famous bird number 1. Famous bird number 1 is the cartoon rooster who appears in Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies cartoons from Warner Brothers. Who's your famous cartoon rooster who appears in Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies cartoons produced by Warner Brothers? Is your famous bird cartoon rooster number 1? Famous bird number 2. A non-flying bird from Mauritius. A non-flying bird from Mauritius and a fictional character in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Famous bird number 2. Mauritius, non-flying, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Famous bird 2. famous bird, number 3. A yellow canary. Yellow canary in the Charles M. Schulz Peanuts comic strip. The comic strip by Charles M. Schulz is your famous bird, number 3. And we finish with 3 famous drinks. I could do with one. Famous drink number 1. Cheers. Famous drink number 1. First drink, a German herbal developed in 1934, made with 56 herbs and spices and served in its signature famous green glass bottle. Is your famous drink number 1. Name this German herbal liqueur. 1934, 56 herbs and spices, served in its signature famous green glass bottle. Famous drink. Cheers. 1. Famous drink. Number 2. A cocktail. A cocktail of rum, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice. There are 2 versions of this famous drink, both originating in Puerto Rico. Name this cocktail of rum, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice. Yummy. There are 2 versions of this special cocktail, both originating in Puerto Rico. Is your famous drink 2? Famous drink. Famous drink number 3. A Cuban highball consisting of white rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and spearmint. Give me this Cuban highball consisting of white rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and spearmint. Is your famous drink number 3. So sorry about all that interference. Let's recap on your questions, your final round questions. We had your famous blues. The book Optics. Who was that scientist in the 17th century? Starry Night over the Rhone, 1888. Who's that? Famous blue number 3. The supreme god of Hinduism, often portrayed as being blue. And there we were getting lots of interference. But there you go, in writing, your situation or information that is unpleasant but must be accepted. That's your A, B. Your controversial issue or situation that is awkward or unpleasant to deal with, AHP. And your small but fatal weakness in spite of overall strength is your famous idiom, AH number 3. Your famous birds, your cartoon rooster, your non-flying bird from Mauritius, as well as being the character in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and the yellow canary in Peanuts. And then your famous drinks, cheers, your German herbal liqueur, green glass bottle, your cocktail of rum, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice from Puerto Rico, and your Cuban highball, white rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and spearmint. Okie dokie, as we approach 10 o'clock, we're quite punctual this evening for a change. Thanks for tuning in. Here's your answers to your final round. Famous blues. Optics was Isaac Newton. Vincent van Gogh, Starry Night. Famous blue number 3 was Vishnu. A bitter pill to swallow, a hot potato, and Achilles' heel were your 3 idioms. Your birds, foghorn, leghorn, the dodo, and well done if you got your famous drinks, your Jägermeister, your pina colada and mojito. So there you go. Bang on 10 o'clock. 48 points available. Post your team names and your scores. And thank you for tuning in this evening on all three channels. We'll have a break, and in about 15 minutes we'll be back on the website for some music. So anybody, aficionados and all, you're all very welcome to tune in for some music as well as Fastest Finger. That will be on the old website. If you want a bit of fun and a bit of crack and like your music, would love to have you back. The Max on 38, Aston Villains 38, McCunseys, Alex, well done on 37, Deirdre 39, Paddy on 45, Cahies and the Doll 39, you're welcome Alex, Barking Mad on 43, Let's Get Quizzical on 42, the Donnellys on 44. So Paddy on 45 is just in the lead at this point. Gemma, Let's Get Quizzical 42, Donnelly's Associate on 44, Shamrock Solitude 37, Team Dev on 44. Well done Martina the Thunderbroads 43, Maurice 44, Douglas Clan 42, Parker House. It was a tough one this evening, but well done Parker House. Finn Fools on 42. The Kerry air is affecting us. You're just so chilled out down in Kerry. Well done. Well done everybody. Split Chickpeas 37, Kira and Christina, bit rusty, but not when it comes to music on 27. Houston, no problem 40. Well done. Feed keeps, you're welcome. Hey Jimmy, welcome. It was tough this evening, but the scores were good. Heather, the least I could do. And Joanne was a special lady. And okay guys, well, you'll see me back on the website. Martin and Drummagarner on 40, Billy, Mist, Claire and Andrew. Okay guys, for those of you who like your tunes and a bit of fun, see you back on the website in about 10-15 minutes. The rest of you, if you're leaving, have a great weekend, what's left of it, a long weekend if you're in NI. Enjoy the final. And okay, well, maybe I'll shut it when we come back on again. Adios guys.